Hello everyone, my name is Maria and welcome to the channel. Today we continue playing the Thaumaturge. Last time we went to the university and listened to our sister's lecture. That was really interesting, I enjoyed it a lot. And now we are doing Veiled with Holiness. Look around the Orthodox Church in Prague. So let's do exactly that. This is so cool, it looks like a real church. Amazing. So many details too. And what do we have? The pages of the prayer book are read from often, although the words written on them have already engraved themselves in memory. The same prayers are used for various cases of alleged possession. Wonderful. And I really hope that we can find a salutator here. That would be amazing. Jesus is here. I think this is his mother, right? But everything is just amazing. I know I'm always talking about how impressed I am with the design in this game, but look at this, come on. What is that? Words repeated continuously like a mantra, regularly, often, and with great excitement, still hover over the incense smoke. Attempts to chase away Satan, cries to heaven, beseeching divine intervention for souls possessed by various evil spirits. Wonderful. I don't think they like thaumaturgy here, right? Yeah, probably not. What's that? The candles aren't burning. The candelabrum must be ritualistic, lit only on special occasions. Exorcisms are held regularly in the sacred space, conducted by Father Kirill. The clergyman follows his learned routine and does not take particular care to identify cases or actually help tormented souls. I see. All right. Anything else? What's that? Echoes of a whisper remained atop the lectern, the confession that Kirill had heard, a confession or a silent cry for help, a desperate plea for hope. Oh, this is from Serena. I think it's about her child, because remember our best friend Rasputin told us that the child is ill, right? Oh, you see? Here he is. He looked at the icon for a long time, straight into the Tsar's eyes, as if interrogating him, perhaps looking for inspiration. He stepped away from it with a plan formed in his head, though the icon hadn't answered. Is it really him? Yeah, I think so. I didn't know that the rulers of the land are also depicted in churches. I know that they are considered sacred and chosen by God, but I didn't think they would actually be here. What's that? Chair. Her heart was pounding in trepidation as she sat in the chair. Words of the prayer brought no solace, nor did Christ looking calmly down at her from the icon. The fear for the entity closest to her in life overshadowed everything else. Let's see. The last hope, that Serena visits the Orthodox Church, most likely incognito, seeing as no one is talking about it. Her confessor is Kirill, from whom she seeks help for her troubled heart. Her thoughts are full of fear. He knows a lot. I mean, the clergyman. I think this is gonna be a cutscene, right? So I wanna make sure that we didn't miss anything. I don't think so, but just in case. Lovely. Carpets, the floor. The floor is obviously reused from the hotel and the hospital, but it's fine. Hello.
I haven't seen you here before, young man. You look exhausted. What brings you here?
Say you're trying to find your way, admit you like churches, cut the subject short, you're not religious. No, I do like churches, I like their architecture, I think they are absolutely beautiful.
I like religious buildings.
Yeah.
There's something healing about them.
Why do you think that is?
Point out the smell of the incense, say it's about silence, mention the aesthetics. It is about all of it, I would say, but mostly the silence, probably.
The atmosphere, but also the special silence that pervades this place.
Yeah.
That's why I like going to the Basilica of Sacré-Cœur. Actually, the houses of worship of all religions have something of a similar feature.
Yeah.
The Buddhist Bailin Temple in Peking, or the Shah Mosque in Isfahan.
God made the world as diverse as he did to make us travel it and get to know it. I sense you have doubts, questions, so ask.
Nice, everything is open. Ask about exorcisms. Let's try. Wait, find out what the church thinks about thaumaturgy.
What is the church's position on thaumaturgy?
That's a fairly difficult subject. There is hope for all, even for those who live in great sin.
So, in your opinion, Father, being a thaumaturge is a sin?
It's not up to me to say what's a sin and what isn't, but there's hope for everyone, young man.
Ask about exorcisms. Ask about Serena. Let's ask about exorcism.
You're an exorcist, aren't you? I've heard you regularly drive Satan out of people here.
Yes, it's true.
Does it often work?
If the flame of doubting Thomas flickers inside you, you can soon witness the miracle of exorcism with your own eyes. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Ask if he believes in exorcisms. Why can't I read that word? But yeah, let's ask.
Do you really believe that nonsense, Father? That demons dwell inside people? Is that calculation or habit?
I think we aren't so different from one another. I don't question the existence of your demons, Thaumaturge.
I had to ask.
Is there still something troubling you?
Yes, let's ask about Serena.
You get some peculiar guests here, Father.
There is room in God's house for everyone.
It's no secret that Tsarina Alexandra is particularly God-fearing. Do you know her well?
As well as a confessor can.
So, quite well.
If you're looking for gossip about Her Imperial Majesty, you've come to the wrong place. There are plenty of people at Rozhitsky Bazaar eager for such chit-chat. Unless I can help you with something else.
Raise the subject of Rasputin.
Do you know Grigory Rasputin, Father? He also visited this place not long ago.
Rasputin. I haven't seen him here, but yes, I know him, and I remember him well. It's impossible to forget someone like that.
How do you know one another?
From back in Petersburg, he was looking for protection, posing as a great preacher, but I was suspicious of him. He was nothing more than an ordinary charlatan. Just talking about that man sullies the palate with sin.
Interesting.
Why do you ask about him?
No reason.
He really doesn't like him. This is kinda unexpected. During a conversation, Kirill revealed that he'd met Rasputin in Petersburg. He doesn't think very highly of him. In fact, he demonstrates hostility towards the man. Rasputin tried to ingratiate himself with the local clergy, but he didn't succeed. Rasputin has been to Orthodox church before. On top of that, he knows Kirill, though he didn't mention it. What is he scheming? Definitely something related to the Tsar, whose effigy he was gazing at so intently. Oh, I forgot to press the button.
I feel as though this is not an accidental meeting.
I'll be off. I'm sure you have more urgent matters to attend to, Father.
I'll be here if you want to talk. And remember, darkness does not exist without light. If your demons are real, then so is God who cursed them.
I mean, in this world, it makes sense, honestly. Because if we have demons, maybe we have God. Alright. In real world, I'm agnostic. I don't know. I assume that both could be true. So, let's see. Dangerous friends and find father's friends. I think this one... Can we actually follow this one? Konechkin claims that the Black Grimoire ended up in the hands of father's shady friends, known as the Coterie. If I manage to find them, I will get what is rightfully mine. And here we have 3 objectives. Discover the source of the golem curse, search your father's study, talk to Mordechai. We have a lot here. Maybe we should find his friends first. Let's try. This quest also leads us to our home, so I guess we have to go. Sister, are you here? My darling sister. I want to talk to her. I like her so much. But to be honest, I think she could kill our father because she gained her business, you know, more freedom, things like that. But at the same time, that could be kind of, you know, typical for a story like that. But still a possibility. What is that? This is our bed. This is our wardrobe. Can we do anything else? I think we needed to see our father's office, right? Imagine if... What was her name? Grzinska killed the father? No, she's a sweetheart. I don't think so. What's that? Dear Miss Shulska, let me be honest. You are not my first choice. Your face is common, your excessive independence and tendency to wear pants are disturbing, and the annoyed expression frequently present on your face makes your eyebrows look like 2 angry badgers. Moreover, you are intelligent, which bodes no good in a woman. We both know living with you would be a source of incessant migraines and nuisances. Still, I'm willing to offer marriage. I think that in the aforementioned circumstances, my offer is more than generous. What? Wokulski? Have we met them? I don't think we've met this person, right? Interesting. Hello. How are you? Old letter. Beneath the neat letters pulses a deeply hidden thaumaturgic message. Are you looking for a Kabbalist outside of Warsaw? Don't bother. One of the best is closer than you think. Isaac Sofer of the Nozick Synagogue. Alright. This one. Property deeds. A list of father's properties. There are a lot of them, but most are well-known addresses in and outside the city. Except for one. So maybe this is where his thaumaturgy friends live? Could be. Let's see.
I have to find their meeting place.
The box is seemingly empty, yet at the bottom rests a clear and precise thought that wasn't left there by accident. It was laid out carefully by a skilled mind of a thaumaturge. The message is short. Let us meet. Family secrets. A suspicious address and a message that only another thaumaturge could read. It smells of mystery and conspiracy. This is exactly what Konechkin and Svetlana were talking about. I should check it out. Only another thaumaturge, but this is in our house. So maybe he didn't trust Ligia. But he didn't know that we would come here, right? The words engraved on the amulet exude regret, and the message enchanted in the locket whispers a warning. The echo of Golem's curse smells of dark Kabbalah and remorse. I feel something else. A trace. I recognize it. It was in the ruins of the tenement house. under which my father died. Old man. Do we know any old man? We know our uncle, but he's not a thaumaturge, right? No, I don't think it's our uncle. I will be very upset if it's our uncle, because our uncle is it looks like a very nice person.
Synagoga nożyków, mirów.
What? It's long and convoluted and describes how only the sons of Abraham can create living bodies out of clay, stints of misogyny. He slams the book on the desk and violently turns its pages, tearing the paper between trembling fingers. He's vexed. He pauses to think about the curse of Abraham that was placed upon him. There must be a solution. There must be. So he knew about the curse, obviously, and he wanted to get rid of it. Rabbi Sofer from Nozik synagogue cast the golem curse on father. Interesting, especially given the fact that the two were seemingly friends. On the other hand, destroying important relationships was father's favorite pastime, so it doesn't surprise me. If I want to get rid of golem, I should go to Miro. Alright. But his father probably knew that as well. He knew who created the curse. I don't think we have anything else here, right? So let's follow the quest. Maybe I should sleep first. That makes sense. Yeah, let's sleep. Good. Fresh and new for a new day. Lovely. Now let's go. This is a synagogue, and it means that another line of our thaumaturgy is leading us to Chayat. And I think that I want to visit him first, because I want to get information out of that man and then go to the synagogue.
That's him, the one with the book. You oozing carbuncle. You ain't had enough of Warsaw yet? So you're sticking your nose in on people here?
You know what happens to fellas who sniff around where they ain't supposed to?
Mirov don't kid around with them.
Do I know you? Say that you just wanted to go into the laundry.
I just wanted to stop by the laundry.
He must have shit his pants.
Yeah.
You'll have to find yourself another laundry.
Really? Oh my gosh. Guys, this is ridiculous, but let's fight them. And now, the last one. Wonderful. Great job, Shulsky. Can I go now, please? Thank you. There was no need to do that. We are not violent, not at all.
You're talking nonsense!
By Abraham's beard, that's the way it was.
Can I hear anything else? Nope.
Did you hear about Praga? I'm at the harbor getting fish, and half the wharf is in splinters. They said there's even bodies.
More bodies than they usually fish out of the Vistula, practically every day. They were only just writing about Povishle.
But listen to this. They're saying it's some giant did it all.
Yeah.
You sure?
Maybe I can help. Recently, I've taken an interest in one of those.
Leave us alone. Did you wander in here by mistake?
Nope. Mentioned his bodyguards.
I hope those guys outside are your relatives. Otherwise, you're paying too much for your protection. Are you scared of something?
I'm not easily frightened. I have the time spent working with your father to thank for that. You got some dirty laundry that needs cleaning, Mr. Shulsky.
Talk about this conflict with Stanislaw.
Let's have a word about your conflict with my father.
There was no such thing. I have warm feelings for the store, and his father as well.
Yeah. Really? Something continues to elude you? I was so sure that I found everything. Interesting. Ask why he left your store.
Why did you quit working for my father?
It was a mutual decision.
Yeah.
I know that you and my father parted ways in bad terms. What happened?
We both had difficult personalities, but I still remember him fondly.
Okay, we have to withdraw. This is such a shame. Okay.
You're not telling me everything.
I don't have to explain myself to you, Mr. Shulsky.
I'm leaving now,
What?
but I can tell this won't be the last time we meet.
Farewell.
I can't say anything else. I had other dialogue options.
Is there something else you
Yeah.
need?
Talk about inform him how your father died.
You were curious how my father died. Beneath the ruins of a building in Śródmieście.
That's awful. How did it happen?
I'm glad you're asking. A remarkable death, isn't it?
Yes.
Allude to the conversation you just interrupted.
I was interested in this giant you mentioned to the fishmonger.
I can't help you. Rabbis are the ones who deal with golems.
I didn't say anything about golem.
I'm afraid I can't help you. And now, if you like...
Maybe now I can ask. Let's try.
Let's talk about your relationship with my father. A tense relationship.
Mr. Shulsky, I'll say it one more time. Stanisław and I didn't quarrel.
Now, no, still eludes you. Such a shame. Okay.
You're not telling me everything.
I don't have to explain myself to you, Mr. Shulsky.
I'm leaving now, but I can tell this won't be the last time we meet.
Farewell.
Maybe I need to go to the synagogue first. Oh, yeah, this is what eludes me. The coin is soaked through with irritation brought by a failed attempt at reconciliation. Oh, this is our father. How long can you keep explaining things to someone who refuses to listen? Once you've been found guilty, there is nothing that will change that. No fact or plea. Anger is all that remains. Yeah. Alright, Father and Mordechai on the store's opening day. They look happy. The photograph is covered with a thick layer of regret and disappointment. Mordechai really believed in all of it, in friendship, in good intentions, and in fact that Stanislaw Shulsky was a good person. Unfortunately, he was wrong. All that was left of the friendship was bitterness. This is sad. And Stanislaw is an idiot because he doesn't have many friends, and I think this person was his true friend. What was that? I can go through this chest. It's not a chest. Alright, I think we can talk to him now, right?
Is there something else you need?
Yes.
Let's talk about your relationship with my father.
Mr. Schultz.
Yay! Say you've got proof of their disagreement.
Liar.
A liar.
Your anger still lingers around the photograph of my father. You're going to find it hard to hide anything from me.
I'm not in the habit of speaking ill of the dead, Mr. Shulsky. Especially to their family. Old grudges drove us apart. Not all stains are easy to remove, especially ones on a person's honor.
And might they give you a reason to seek revenge? A motive?
I can't summon golems if that's what you're getting at.
But you know there is such a possibility.
Is that all? I need to get back to work.
Are you kidding me? Something continues to elude you? Okay.
I'm leaving now, but I can tell this won't be the last time we meet.
Farewell.
Yeah, we definitely need to go to the synagogue first. To be honest, I'm very surprised. I thought this is the place where we need to go first. But there is nothing there, not anymore, so we really need to go there. And now, I don't think I've ever been inside a synagogue. So I'm curious to see what it's gonna look like. Where is it? I should probably visit one. I don't know. Are you allowed if you're not Jewish? You are probably allowed. Because what if you want to become Jewish? Yeah, I think you can visit one. Alright. I can wait here. Interesting. Yeah, I see. This is also so beautiful. Yeah, there is something about architecture of religious buildings that is just so special. Beautiful. Alright, let's talk now.
Hello.
You said a month, 2 at most. I believed you. Then came the very first rain, and it was pouring in again. You fixed it, then the next rain. Soaked. I can't sleep because I have to keep emptying buckets. It's leaking just as badly as it was before. But the eyes of God are in every place, and they're watching.
Rabbi, when I said 2 months, you said there was one hole in the ceiling, but the whole building is in shambles here.
I can do it.
Quiet! You can seal up your daddy's barn with straw. The roof is gonna get holes because the foundations are crumbling.
So, let's go down to the basement.
Oh no, definitely not there.
Politely interrupt, wait for them to finish. Yes, of course.
Why do you afflict me so? I know why, because you know I shall bear it. Well, sir, are you just here to listen, or have you got something to say?
Am I speaking to Rabbi Sofer?
You see, all I gotta do is mention these cellars and his name comes up.
Would Hashem let a synagogue be haunted?
Hey now, quiet.
You're too late, I'm afraid. My name is Feldman. Rabbi Sofer departed this world almost a year ago.
Oh.
Forgive me, I have worldly matters to attend to.
Sadly offer your help.
I understand, Rabbi. And if someone were to help you with these workers?
In the words of the market woman trying to tempt a Jewish man into idolatry, what harm would it do?
I understand.
What should I do? Renovation of the synagogue, unruly workers. No wonder the rabbi doesn't have time to talk to me. He's got a lot on his mind. We need to help. The cracks run from the ground all the way to the roof of the synagogue, from which water steadily drips. The crack in the wall hides the fear of righteous divine punishment exacted upon those who truly deserve it. After all, things would be different if such was God's will. Someone had to have committed many sins to cause the synagogue to be in its current state. Maybe we have a salvator here. The roof must be leaking in more than one place. The mirror of the water reflects a thought, pure and strong, like a hailstone. The house of God cannot resemble a ruin. It's not right. Something must be done about it, while there is still time. Okay, anything else? Hello, what are you doing? Anything else? Yes, I see the sparkles. Where are they? Oh, this one. It's worn out. It must have seen many renovations. The ladder was placed with vigor and the deep conviction that work on restoring the house of God is an honor and a good deed that will surely be noticed by the Almighty and heavenly hosts. Such work is a treasure. The workers are pious, but their faith has led them to different conclusions. The younger one wants to renovate the temple for God's glory as fast as possible. The older one fears that restoring that which God's will has destroyed is a sin. I should make sure that the prevailing interpretation is the one that aligns with my goals. Okay, I think... Oh, hello, my friend. Long time no see. Strengthen the younger one's resistance, so he puts his foot down.
Back up. God helps those who help themselves.
But maybe you're right, Rabbi. Maybe Hashem is afflicting us, setting a test for us.
You heard the guy talking about Sofer. The old man cursed this place, especially these cellars.
So I'll go on my own, and show that Hashem protects me against curses in Hashem's domain.
On your own. You can seal up your daddy's barn, right? Fine, let's go.
You've gotten the better of me again, Hashem. Your tests still surprise me, but if this is your will, I think Hashem has sent you to me. Who are you?
Say that you're the son of Stanislav Shulsky. No, I'm not feeding my pride without it being necessary or funny.
I'm the son of Stanislav Shulsky, and I really need help.
Let's go into my office. Let's show Hashem we accept the challenge.
Yes, of course. Rabbi Feldman. Rabbi Feldman, a sober-minded man, too young to have succumbed to the bitterness that comes with public service, he still strives to help everyone and make the world a better place. Lovely. Yeah, I think he's kinda cute as well. Let's see. He has a nice office. Let's see what we have here. Homilies about the mage when Shimon's probably, right? When Shimon's apprentices created a golem without his supervision, it refused to obey them, going about and doing as it pleased. When they wanted to destroy it by means known to them, it did not react and continued to cause them trouble. Finally, they turned to their master in shame, and he said unto them, "That which was created only at its birthplace can be destroyed." Oh, this is a very useful information. And so the apprentices lured the golem to where it had been created, and it crumbled into dust. So this is how we can kill a golem. Why isn't it a very important item? Like, it wasn't even glowing with sparkles. Sofer's note. Yesterday, as I was walking towards this street, I was struck by an intense yet unfamiliar sensation that is usually felt where a salutator is present. It struck me with all its might when I was passing the marketplace. I'm not familiar with that kind of energy, exotic, wild. That arrival does not come from here.
What do we have here?
Yeah, what do we have here? Received a quest. Fearless. Ooh, this is cool. This is nice. I'm very happy about it. Now let's talk to him.
Please, tell me what problem brought you here.
Telling him about the Sofer's curse. Yeah.
Rabbi Sofer put a curse on my father. Unfortunately, it started affecting his children as well.
A curse is a serious accusation, you know. I find it hard to believe Sofer would do such a thing.
Maybe, Rabbi, you could tell me something about golems.
Son of Stanislav, golems are a matter of Kabbalah, and you are not allowed to study them. It's a trap for a soul. There are tales of golems being summoned for revenge, or in good faith, for protection. But they all end rather badly. And you claim that Sofer supposedly sent a golem?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did the old rabbi perhaps leave some things here? May I take a look at them?
Yes, here you are. All his books are here. I don't think I threw anything out. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Again, something continues to elude you? What? It looks like I messed up. Like I didn't notice some huge area or something like that. This is so weird. Ask about Isaac Sofer.
Rabbi, could you tell me something about Sofer?
He was fair, but also difficult and very principled, like this city. Riots, provocations, pogroms, overpopulation. But if he's the one who inflicted the curse, he must have been a powerful thaumaturge and Kabbalist.
Ask who can summon a golem.
Who can summon a golem?
Normally, it's determined by need. The Kabbalist rabbi summons the golem himself, but other Jewish people can also entreat him to do so. In legends, the golem is a terrible punishment and a tool for meting out divine justice. But I think it's an offense against Hashem, and revenge is no justice.
Find out how to stop a golem. We've just read a book about it.
How can I stop a golem?
To summon it to life, you write the 3 Hebrew letters spelling emes, truth, on the clay that formed it. In an attempt to stop the monster, the heroes of these legends would erase the first letter from its clay body. That leaves mes, which means death. But I don't know how much truth is in that.
Ask if he can help you with Kabbalah.
Rabbi, could you help me understand something about Kabbalah?
No, and I'll say no more on the subject. I fear for your soul.
I'm afraid that I won't find anything more here. Thank you, Rabbi.
Good. I am a little bit upset that something continues to elude us, but you know. What is that? It wasn't here before. The words left his throat, but stopped at the bitten end of the pen and refused to march further. The rabbi wanted to confess everything, to talk about the motives that guided Stanislaus' actions. He didn't, though, in the name of the greater good. The words of a plea made over a cup of tea cower near the mold, a plea to cast the golem's curse, justice for the sins committed against Mordechai and his community. Shulsky should experience the wrath of the sons of Abraham. He must suffer just punishment. Mordechai Hayat was father's friend and colleague until Stanislaus Shulsky did something that awoke hatred in his friend. Whatever it was, it pushed Mordechai to the edge, and he asked Rabbi Sofer to cast the golem curse. Unfortunately, once father died, the curse passed on to me. Thanks, Papa. Okay. And this one? Prescription. The doctor's handwriting is hardly neat, but it radiates profound care for his companion. Letters stretch out with tenderness, wanting to ease the suffering of a friend, a special person with whom one shares the same ideals and the same mission, one meant to change the face of the world. Anything else? I think I can ask some additional questions now, right?
Rabbi?
I'm listening.
Nice. Question him about Mordechai Hayat.
Mordechai Hayat. Do you know that name, Rabbi?
He owns one of the laundries here in Miruf, but I admit he doesn't really come to see me. Maybe there are other things I could be of more help with.
Ask about the old rabbi's prescription.
I found a prescription belonging to the old rabbi. Was something troubling him?
He had heart problems. The local pharmacist would even bring him some kind of special medicine.
What was that pharmacist called?
Abraham Horowitz. But now his pharmacy is sitting empty.
Let me guess. He's dead?
Unfortunately.
Oh!
Some say that the socialists were involved. Others claim it was the Ochrana's doing. Let's keep talking, if you need to.
The rabbi says that Abraham Horowitz left behind an abandoned pharmacy on the edge of Miro, as well as sadness in the hearts of the members of his community. Nevertheless, his disappearance was accompanied by strange rumors mentioning the Ochrana and the socialists. Potentially dangerous mix?
I'll be off now.
I'll pray for you.
Thank you. That's so lovely. I like this guy quite a lot, actually. I don't know. He's sweet, he's nice, he's kinda handsome. So why not? Now we're going where? Pharmacy. Yeah, this is additionally, so we're going to the pharmacy. Here's the pharmacy. Let's go inside. Oh, it looks really bad. Why didn't someone keep it in business? I see the bottom. Gone is the sheen of pomade. The box is densely covered with words of matter-of-fact calculation and focus on the goal. Carrying out the command will require the explosion to be spectacular. It must shake the very foundation of the Tsar's empire, and that will require more pomade. Much more, but how can one get it when the Tsar's dogs are tracking one's every move? Alright. The destroyed wood of the windowsill is filled with the fear of revenge from the people he ultimately failed to help. People who will come not for medicine, but to wring his neck. But this is still better than the fate that Thaumaturge will inflict on him. Shulsky is the one to be feared. And there should be something else. Yes, here it is. The pharmacy was the jewel in the neighborhood's crown, until it wasn't. Customers took their business elsewhere, which wouldn't have been such a bad thing if not for their whispers. Whispers of the place having a bad aura, which forever destroyed that which was once good about it. Mordechai blames Father for the disappearance of Abraham Horowitz, but he does not know the whole truth. Horowitz was involved in a dangerous game between the socialists and the Ochrana, which sooner or later would have put many people in danger. Stanislaw Shulsky got rid of the apothecary in cold blood, but he did it in the name of the greater good. Now we can talk to the guy, finally. Interesting. I didn't think that this is where this quest is gonna go. But, alright, let's find out more. Hey, I'm here to tell you the truth. Just listen.
Mr. Shulsky again. Have a new theory?
Yep. Accuse him of having asked for the golem to be made. Say you know about Abraham Horowitz.
I know about the pharmacist.
Beg your pardon?
All this is because Abraham Horowitz, isn't it? He lost his life, and the whole community felt it. Seems like you did most of all. I just don't get why Horowitz was so important to you.
Community. Something you Shulskis don't know a thing about. Here, we take care of everyone equally. No one is more or less important than anyone else.
Nah.
Your father's punishment was fitting for his actions and his background. The wrath of the Jewish people. A death for a death.
Was it worth it? A golem is a blunt instrument that kills and harms everyone in reach.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't know. Say that Sofer was aware of your father's actions. Prove that the golem's curse is taking its toll.
You wanted to teach my father a lesson, and you did. It's too bad innocent people died in the process. The building that collapsed on Stanisław, it was inhabited by people. Now all that's left of them are some damaged items. That's what happens every time the golem physically manifests. Random people lose their lives due to its untamed power.
No, it can't be. It wasn't supposed to be that way.
It's your fault. Raise the subject of your father and Horowitz.
I don't think the punishment is adequate for the crime. Horowitz had something on his conscience. He must have, if both the Ochrana and the socialists were interested in him. And what my father did, I can't believe I'm saying this, but his motives seem noble.
Oh, do they?
There's no trace of cruelty in his actions. He didn't do it for his own profit, but for some kind of greater good.
Without any specifics, those are just words.
Say that Sofer was aware of your father's actions.
My father and Sofer knew one another for years. Father knew the rabbi could be forced to create a golem if Horowitz was killed. They both took that risk. Sofer couldn't reveal that he knew Stanisław. He also knew that Horowitz had to disappear because he was a threat to too many people.
To whom?
That doesn't matter. You don't have anything to do with this, Mordechai. Just like I have nothing to do with my father's actions. I am connected to them only by my blood.
What do you want?
To get rid of the golem. Tell me something, anything, that will get me closer to a solution.
Instead of telling you, I'll show you.
How?
Where? Into an alley, where some friend of yours will smack me around?
To the synagogue. Are you coming?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, let's go.
We'll stop to get Feldman. He should see this too.
Who's Feldman? All right, show me. Do I need to go here? Don't kill me, please, okay? What a mess here. I've got to finally tidy up in here. I don't want to go there. Dungeon. In a moment you'll see a real mess, Rabbi. How did you know about this passage? You're not the only one who knows the synagogue's secrets, Rabbi. I've been living here a long while. I've had time. What you did, Mordechai? Rabbi, come on. You know you can't avoid this conversation. What is happening? Hashem, what's happened here? I can't believe it right under my nose. What happened happened. Sofer never wrote a word about this anywhere. You surprised, Rabbi? Let's be honest, it keeps the ceiling from collapsing, but it looks ready to collapse itself. Hardly encouraging. The column trembles with the fear of the man who was watching the summoning ritual. Golem, the embodiment of a Salator, was being born in an incredible yet terrifying spectacle that was more like a nightmare than a beautiful dream. Destroyed wall. Stones crack, crumble, and fall. The wall crumbles into dust, faced with a brutal, inhuman strength, fueled only by hatred, emptiness, and destruction. Pieces of a dilemma attach themselves to the then wet clay. On the one hand, animating a golem is an extreme measure, reckless even. On the other, that Laos Shulsky had it coming, given his crimes, no punishment too great or severe. Words of deep concentration hovered over the material. Any mistake, even the smallest slip in the placed incantation, may spell failure or the death of the Kabbalist. Therefore, keep calm and proceed slowly with precision. The stakes are high. This is where Golem that chased down and killed Father was summoned, and now it's after me. I thought Salators couldn't take on a physical form, but I was wrong. The Kabbalah and hatred are capable of bending even the fundamental laws of thaumaturgy. I can't undo this on my own. I need an ally. I think we explored everything, right? Let's talk.
So,
no wonder the roof is leaking if the foundation is crumbling. A lovely metaphor, Hashem. But what happened here had nothing to do with Hashem. Did it?
Mr. Shulsky wished to know the origin of his curse. This is where it took its shape. Now I see it differently, but But back then, when I was talking to Sofer, revenge and justice seemed one and the same.
Revenge is no justice. It is always dictated by anger, and in anger, erring comes easily. But Sofer agreed to it.
He summoned the golem. What else do you want to know?
Say that you already know everything. Ask what Chahad remembers from the summoning.
What do you remember from the moment you summoned the golem?
Nothing. I don't want to go back to that.
Loosen his tongue. You know what? Loosen his tongue.
Your memory takes shape and forms into words. Talk to me, Mordechai.
I feel cold. Cold from the clay seeps into my fingers, into my bones. But the colossus I've been sculpting for hours is nearly ready. Sofer whispers the spell in Hebrew, but his words throb in my temples and soul. The colossus comes to life and looks at me.
What did Sofer say then?
I don't know.
Speak!
I couldn't hear, I swear. I couldn't hear. Truly. Enough, I beg you. Enough. Your family and your blood deserved this curse. Enough.
Hayat. How could Sofer have done something like this? And you, sir, how are you not ashamed?
Admit that you might have overdone it.
Maybe I've treated Hayat unfairly.
You made him relive all that. That's torture.
I wanted to know. Anything might help us get rid of the golem.
Even so.
Say you already know everything.
This place won't tell me any more.
And what have you learned?
Point out the ruined wall.
The hole you can't miss over there is the new door the golem smashed when it was summoned to life.
And no one saw anything. How is that possible?
Point to the bucket of clay.
The clay formed a shell that Sofer infused with the saluter. Hayat brought it and spent hours shaping the body of the golem.
Hours? That must have been horribly exhausting.
What's a few hours in exchange for a curse that lasts generations?
Talk about the piece of fabric with writing on it.
These are the remains of some fabric that Sofer wrote something on, in Hebrew, I think. This might be some prayer, incantation, even a spell. There's not enough left to read anything. That's all, but I'm not any closer to a solution. I need someone like Sofer.
A thaumaturge and a Kabbalist?
Do you know one, Rabbi?
Well, there is someone. Normally, I'd advise against contacting him, but after considering these extraordinary circumstances, and with trust in your choice of a path to lead me down, I'm compelled to reveal that it's Ariel Rofe.
Oh.
Of course.
Do you know one another?
Yeah, we do. Confirm.
Well, I know him well enough to suspect that he might not want to help me. But I'll look for him.
Mercy rebuilds bridges.
I think I know where Rafa would tell me to shove that.
All right, I think it's time for us to go. This place just makes the blood boil. Shall we?
Yeah, we can. Leave the basement.
Let's get out of here.
That was interesting. You received a quest. Ooh, we have a couple of them. Dangerous friends. Fearless. This is where we will meet our new Saluta, right? Let's go. Something is happening. Hello.
Can you feel him? He moves with the bustle of the market and the rustle of sand grains around the stalls. It feels like the sun is standing at its zenith and burning mercilessly. It's a visitor from a harsh desert land. A djinn.
Ooh. Interesting.
I felt something. Where is it?
Let's find it. What is that? Buy some hard candy. So many colors, textures, and smells, and yet you always end up getting the licorice ones. This is sweet. Literally. Placed out of the way, but in the marketplace you don't get too much peace and quiet anywhere. The bench that should be a place of rest and respite remembers rather the pure anger and frustration radiating from the people who sought a moment of peace here. Their boss is driving them mad. How long are they going to put up with it? And where is it? Bite after bite. He sank his teeth into the apple as emotions continued churning in his heart, driving him in the edge of reason. They keep doing everything the man asks, and he won't even toss them a kopeck. The apple core landed in the mud, along with the remnants of his patience. Lovely. A bust. It appears to be as genuinely old and valuable as the price suggests. A hand moved across the bust as thoughts buzzed in the head like bees in spring. No can do. It's too heavy, especially since the other hand has to carry these damned flowers until they're sold. Anything else? A nice looking pocket watch. Thief! There is a panicked thought roaming around the watch to leave it after all. It would be a shame to get caught due to carelessness. Perhaps the seller won't notice other items are missing. Anything else? I see that there are people. I want to gather evidence first. Featuring a catchy slogan promising to make all wishes come through. There is a faint glow of hope radiating from the signboard, a hope that the slogan will catch on, people will be interested, and plenty of them will come inside. Let's see. Anything else? Because we haven't drawn a conclusion yet. Yeah, here it is. The flower smells strongly of satisfaction and complacency blossoming in the heart. Someone has left it here as a sincere greeting and continued on their way, allowing the emotions to bloom in it quickly. There is clearly a thief prowling the marketplace that seems to be selling daisies as a cover. Finding this thief shouldn't be too difficult. Daisies? Maybe her. Let's see, anyone else? Hello, hello.
Good day.
And it can be even better. I'll quickly find whatever it is you need, sir.
Well, I have heard that he has a reputation.
What are your wishes?
Oh, something continues to elude you. Think about what you wish for.
I should just tell you what I wish for?
Don't be bashful. We're all friends here.
Just name it, and I'll handle the rest.
Say you want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Admit you want love. Can I say that?
I wish to find true love.
Then you need to be patient. You can't rush love, can you?
Well, true.
Next time, make your wishes a little more material for me.
Alright, ask about his wish granting.
You grant wishes like a djinn?
Djinn? Mister, I grant any number of wishes, not some measly 3 or so. I've got djinns eating out of my hand.
And you can grant any wish?
Yeah, I heard he brought a real Persian cat from Moldova. Now that's something.
You know it. I have yet to have a customer come back dissatisfied.
I was just browsing.
Do come back now. Wishes won't grant themselves.
Alright, got it. Now let's ask the flower woman. Where is she? Hey, where are you?
Hello.
Would you like to buy some flowers? They'll steal your heart.
Ooh, her voice is so good. Ask if she noticed anything weird.
Have you perhaps noticed any unprecedented phenomena happening here?
Here? Mister, there's 1,001 of those happening every day. How about a flower?
Buy a flower.
I'll have one.
It will be perfect for a buttonhole.
The feelings are still as fresh as morning dew. Yes, on the petals. I can feel recently growing hope and contentment at the sight of the approaching dainty. The book at the waist looks valuable. Yes, that would be a good target. Oh, this is about me. Take a look at the flower first. No, she's gonna steal. Tell her what you saw.
I can't help but feel that we've already met.
Surely you're confusing me with someone else, sir.
I know what I'm talking about. You left an identical flower on one of the stalls, and you were very happy about it. You got a beautiful porcelain plate in return. And earlier you were looking at gold watches. Fearing the seller becoming suspicious, you gave up on one of them. Shall I go on?
Thaumaturge. I've heard a little something about you and your tricks. Want me to show you real magic?
Yeah.
Help! Thief! Help!
Stop.
Really? Girl.
What are you up to, pickpocket? Stealing from flower girls? You scoundrel.
You don't like breathing through a straight nose.
Say it's a misunderstanding.
Gentlemen, I didn't do anything this manipulator is accusing me of.
Everyone says that. Well, maybe not quite in this way, but...
And people lose their belongings. What about him, Yachim?
Pointless effort. Guards are not particularly eager to fulfill their duties. They seem apathetic and indifferent. It seems that local security guards from the Gostiny Dwor Bazaar work for free because the administrator skims on their wages. Frustration is simmering in them, and it only needs a spark to explode. Reach deep into his anger at his employer, not at you.
After all, you're not angry with me. I'm not the one who isn't paying you. Your anger has a different source. Go to the source.
Yahim, the truth is cruel. Unfortunately, the pickpocket is right. What's the use of tormenting some small fry when you know who this is about?
Well, I wanted to tell you a long time ago, only I was afraid that...
Yahim, lad, I would never. Come on. We'll settle things with that scum in his office. As for you, you know what'll happen if you come here again, right? You understand?
I'm already gone.
Interesting. Follow the trail of the thief from the bazaar. Oh! Mine 6. Wooden and represents a Russian soldier. Mine 6. How do I get it? Mind. Where's mind? Wait. Mind is the second one. So I just need... Yeah, I need 2 more points. So I just need to level up a bit. Alright, I see. So we cannot get that Salator now, right? That's a shame, but it's fine. So I think that then we will just finish for today. We will continue with our main quest next time. And yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider hitting the like button. I wish you the most wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.